NSBE, Aerospace, SIG, Board.
Enanga, Daisy, Fale, Aerospace SIG Director.
Enanga Daisy Fale holds a master's degree in systems engineering with a certificate in human-computer interaction from Iowa State University, and a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering with a focus on aviation operations from Street Cloud State University in Minnesota. She works in the aerospace and defense industry as a senior engineering manager, with responsibilities in managing a systems engineering department, visualization mixed reality lab, and systems integration capability for multiple products. As the Aerospace SIG Director, Ms. Fale focuses on positioning the organization to serve a strategic function to empower individuals in transforming the aerospace industry through research, professional development, outreach, and advocacy. She has been a member of NSBE Aerospace since 2012, when she joined to support and eventually lead the East African Spaceport Research Team. She is a STEM advocate and aerospace defense industry enthusiast. She serves in a leadership capacity in the Society of Women Engineers, while holding membership in the International Council of Systems Engineers, INCOSE, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, IEEE, and SAE International, formerly the Society of Automotive Engineers. She has been recognized for her work and achievements through a combination of alumni, NSBE, SWE, and employer awards for customer focus, technical achievements, performance, and leadership.
George, Kojo, Sarkodie, Aerospace, SIG, Deputy Director.
Prior to entering the aerospace and defense industry, George Sarkodie was a summer research intern at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. While at Baylor, Mr. Sarkodie would read about the different paths medical professionals can take in order to support NASA's mission of human spaceflight and research. His passion for space exploration propelled him to serve as the vice chair of the board of directors for SIG USA, the Students for the Exploration and Development of Space, which is the largest student-run STEM organization in the world. During his tenure, Mr. Sarkodie led SIG USA into a Space Act agreement with the NASA Office of STEM Engagement and co-created their national podcast. Mr. Sarkodie engages in a number of engineering community service activities focused on technical development, research, and advocacy. Currently, he serves as the Aerospace SIG Deputy Director with the National Society of Black Engineers, and is a founding partner of the Z-Factor Fellowship, a non-profit program in the United States that provides paid internships and executive mentorship to underrepresented undergraduate and graduate students seeking careers in aerospace. Kevin, Dillon, Aerospace SIG Finance Chair.
Kevin Dillon is a growing engineering professional who blends passion and professional experience in designing, testing and analyzing flight control systems and subsystems for commercial and military aircraft platforms. He is skilled in system architecture design, requirement development, system integration and simulation to produce high-quality software and hardware. Mr. Dillon has a consistent and successful track record of delivering innovative solutions accurately and efficiently with a strong customer and shareholder focus. He is known for creating and implementing continuous process improvement strategies that reduce time and reduce program costs. He is respected by team members for demonstrating an understanding of a program's full life cycle and goals, and communicating effectively, thus increasing customer satisfaction. As the Aerospace SIG Finance Chair, Kevin stays eager and motivated to take on challenging engineering projects in a team atmosphere that provides for personal and professional growth and learning opportunities. Dr. Dexter Johnson, Aerospace SIG Partnership Director.
Dr. Dexter Johnson is an engineer, educator, entrepreneur, and minister. He is the NASA Technical Fellow for Loads and Dynamics, supporting the NASA Engineering and Safety Center. Technical Fellows are NASA's senior experts, providing agency leadership for the technical discipline teams. His duty station is at the NASA Glenn Research Center, GRC, at Lewis Field in Cleveland, Ohio. where he previously served as the chief of the Structural Dynamics branch. However, he is employed by the NASA Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia. As an aerospace research engineer, Dr. Johnson was involved in the development and application of magnetic suspension technology to advanced aerospace turbomachinery. He is the inventor of the adaptive variable bias control method for power-saving operation of an active magnetic suspension system. His current engineering interests involves overseeing structural dynamics work, which focuses on launch vehicle and spacecraft loads and dynamics that are applicable to flight and ground hardware design, development, test, and evaluation. As the partnership director for NSBE Aerospace, he oversees MOs, proposals, and collaborations. His NSBE involvement spans over 30 years of inclusive membership, student leadership, professional leadership, mentorship, and corporate recruitment. Born and raised in Buffalo, New York, he was a founding member of the University of Buffalo Collegiate Chapter. Besides NSBE, Mr. Dexter is a member of several engineering and technical organizations including OBEP, the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, and AIAA, the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. He has served on many national boards and earned countless awards and recognitions.
Jacqueline Long, Aerospace SIG Outreach Director.
Jacqueline Long is not an engineer. She promotes STEM education every chance she gets, as the former advisor for the NSBE Collegiate Chapter at the University of Texas at Dallas, NSBE at United Partners, and supports PCI-Junior chapters, the other 4 collegiate chapters, and 3 NSBE professional chapters in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. Ms. Long was selected as Region 5 Advisor of the Year for 2018 to 2019. Ms. Long is presently employed at UT Dallas as a project supervisor for the Academic Bridge Program, which is a scholarship support program in the Office of Undergraduate Education. She received a master's in mass communication from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette and has doctoral coursework in curriculum and instruction from the University of New Orleans that includes certifications in adult education and educational program evaluation. Her special interest in aerospace began in elementary school in the Washington, D.C. area, while after Mercury astronauts paraded down Pennsylvania Avenue, followed by staring out the window during junior high school math class, watching weather balloons launched daily from Goddard Space Flight Center, which was located across the field from the school. She is a published Star Trek author, and wrote her master's thesis on how watching science fiction affects young people's attitudes toward NASA and the real space program. Ernest Levert, Aerospace SIG Chief Technology Officer.
Ernest Levert held the position of Lockheed Martin Fellow for Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control in Dallas, Texas. He worked in the Production Engineering Department, where he functioned as the Corporate Welding Engineering and Materials Joining Technologies subject matter expert, and was a member of the Production Technical Excellence staff. Mr. Levert is also an internationally recognized welding engineering subject matter expert who specializes in power beam technologies, which is laser and electron beam welding. Some of the programs Mr. Levert supported included the International Space Station Thermal Control Units Program, the Army Tactical Missile System, the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter Program, and the Multiple Launch Rocket System. Prior to his 30 years at Lockheed Martin, Mr. Levert worked as a welding engineer for General Dynamics in San Diego, California, where he supported the Atlas Space Vehicle Program and the Space Shuttle Program. He received his Bachelor of Science in Welding Engineering from Ohio State University. He was the first African American to serve as President of the American Welding Society and the Federation of Materials Societies, as well as Chairman of the International Institute of Welding Commission, where he was elected to the Board of Directors in 2014. Ernest is most proud of his community service work as Scoutmaster at Westside Baptist Church in Louisville, Texas, leaving a legacy of producing over 50 African American young male Eagle Scouts. Obi Anyadiegwu, Aerospace SIG Chief of Staff.
Obi Anyadiegwu holds a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical and Energy Engineering from the University of North Texas. He is a project engineer at the legendary Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. Skunk Works is an official name for Lockheed Martin's advanced development projects. It is responsible for a number of aircraft designs, highly classified research and development programs, and exotic aircraft platforms. Mr. Anyadiegwu, nicknamed Obi, is part of a team of scientists and engineers with a visionary focus on the future that anticipates tomorrow's capability gaps and technology needs to solve the most critical national security challenges of today. Mr. Anyadiegwu spends his free time acting as a STEAM advocate and collaborating with organizations such as NSBE Aerospace, the NASA Office of STEM Engagement, the Texas Space Grant Consortium, and Antelope Valley High Schools in Lancaster, California. There, he uses lessons learned from his own experiences as a student to facilitate more opportunities for students interested in aerospace. Jaylen Wilson, Aerospace SIG Membership Chair.
Jaylen Wilson is an up-and-coming Bombers and Fighters Mission Systems electrical engineer for Boeing in Hazelville, Missouri. He received his Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering from the University of Kansas in 2022. While at the University of Kansas, Mr. Wilson served as Pre-College Initiative Chair and President of the NSBE chapter. As Membership Chair for the Aerospace SIG, Mr. Wilson launched a virtual series of professional development presentations for entry-level employees in the aerospace industry and workshops for the Aerospace SIG collegiate members trying to break in. In his free time, Jaylen enjoys spending time with family and friends, in addition to playing video games such as NBA 2K and Destiny 2. He states that he is glad to be a part of the team that has an impact on young engineers like himself.